What a game Friday night. 7:15 Pacific, ESPN2. Fresno on the Smurf turf against Boise. Fresno debuts now. They're in the rankings at 23 in the committee rankings. What a coaching job this has been out of Tedford. He took over a program that was 1-11, and then he wins double-digit games last year, wins a bowl game, and now they only have one loss. I don't know how they lost against Minnesota, but he is 19-3 ATS as head coach of Fresno State. And how about this from PointsShaver13 on Twitter? They're 9-0 ATS third quarter, plus 105 point differential, 10-0, 14-0, 14-0, 7-0, 21-0, 15-7, 7-0, 14-7, and 17-0. Those are the scores this year in the third quarter. Fresno second half, Fresno third quarter, if you can find it out there as well. This guy can coach. They have an awesome defense and a pretty good quarterback. Remember, they played twice last year against Boise. Weird scheduling spot. It could be like Oklahoma, West Virginia, where they had to play back-to-back weeks. Beat them at home and then lost a close one on the Smurf turf in the conference title game in a close loss. This is the first time since 2001 that Boise is a home dog. My friend I trust with a thorough database says it was Washington State, and they got rolled in that game. And OddsShark says it's the first time Boise's a home dog in a conference game since 1999.
Yeah, 1999 when they were in the Big West Conference before they even joined the Mountain West Conference. It's been a while since Boise's been a home dog in conference. No question about it. Now, you talk about the best point spread team in football. What does it take to be the best point spread team in football? Because that's what Fresno has been for the last 2 years. It takes three things. Low expectations. They came in off a 1-11 season last year. Even after last year's success, expectations weren't sky high for Fresno this season. So relatively low expectations. Then you need a good offense and a good defense. Lo and behold, their defense has been dynamite. I mean, they lead the conference in everything defensively. Literally, number one in scoring defense, passing defense, third down defense, red zone scoring, red zone touchdown percentage, fewest explosive plays of 20 yards or more allowed, and most interception. Oh, they're number two in the Mountain West in total defense and turnover game. That is an impressive defense. And of course, when you talk about Tedford, you know, he's got a pretty good coaching resume. I remember some guy named Aaron Rodgers turned out pretty well under his tutelage. Tedford with Marcus McMaryion, who's been not spectacular, solid. That has been a strong winning combination. But, and it's a big but, Fresno has not faced an FBS quarterback who's completed even 60% of his passes. Their QBs have been dicey. Cole McDonald from Hawaii. Dorian Thomas-Robinson from UCLA, Guadani from Toledo, Jones from New Mexico, Gilliam from UNLV, Solano from Novato, Annexstad from Minnesota, Vanderwall from Wyoming. They haven't faced a good quarterback all year. The combined rating for their opposing starters, 127.8. That's number 82 if it was in the country. If it was a single stat, now they're going against Brett Ripien. And as you know, Pauly, Brett Ripien is no joke when it comes to a senior QB who knows what he has to do to win games on the Smurf turf.
Yeah, well, they've struggled. They've been horrible ATS at home under Harsin, who took over for Peterson. They're lucky they won against BYU last week as they got a big defensive stop late and had problems scoring in that game. I think that loss at Oklahoma State looks worse every week when they got blown out in that game as well. So another disappointing season for Boise, but they're switching roles here. They're usually a big favorite at home. Now they're underdogs.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I'll put it to you this way. We talk about that quality of quarterbacks that Fresno has faced.
Yeah.
They haven't seen a quarterback complete 4 passes against them in a row in like a month. And Ripien, he's got, against Nevada, hit 11 of 11. Colorado State, he hit 10 out of 10. Air Force, 12 out of 14. BYU, 10 out of 11. He's had big runs in these contests. So I'm not going to take, let's put it this way. I have no interest in laying this price with Fresno on Friday night. It'd be Boise as home dogs or pass as Fresno try to step up in class. And I remember how they lost that game to Minnesota early in the year. You said how they lose that game. It was tied in the fourth quarter. They made one mistake, and Minnesota took advantage. That was really the entire game. Fresno was the better team on the field that game, even though they lost. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.